Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's Aquarius season. Show your boy some of that birthday love and hit the subscribe and like button one time. Get at me.
Yo, it's your boy Just Right.
Them Jada with you.
Back with another episode of Sizzle. Keep that shit real, nigga. What up, though?
Man, chillin', bro. Chillin', man. What's good with you?
Man, you know, same old shit, different day. Another day, another dollar, ain't that what they say?
Man. Sometimes I feel like I'm colder, but you know,
We
it is
definitely,
what it is.
we definitely got some things to talk about. Let me hit you with this, man. I thought about this, how I wanted to ask you this question. If I told you when we was watching that NBA bubble, at the end of all of that, when we go into the next season, you was gonna see Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden all on the Brooklyn Nets. I mean, first off, let me start. Let's start with Harden.
All right, go ahead.
Like, how'd you feel about, his whole wanting out of Houston and the way he went about it? Like, I don't think we spoke on that at all too much.
Oh no, I thought we have, but you know what? That might be one of the leaked episodes.
Okay.
Yeah. I think we had technical difficulties on that one, if I ain't mistaken. We'll see. We can check the files. But the way he went about it was trash, man.
Yeah.
The way he went about it was trash. Say, so you want out, okay, cool, I get it.
Right.
But to force yourself out like that, you know what I'm saying, to showing up late, you know what I'm saying, so for what it seems like, at least from TV and what people be reporting, evidently not in shape.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, just all the issues, the chemistry issues, like, bro, they got a squad over there, man.
Right, they could have had a decent squad.
You know what I'm saying?
The last straw for me was, because I didn't like how he was handling it, but whatever. Then it came out. He came out and just actually said we're not good enough. Like,
What out?
like talent, whatever. He just like dissed the whole team.
Yeah.
It's like, I can imagine it was calculated. Like, even if you hear the first interview after the Nets game, which he balled out. Even if you hear that interview, he said, well, when you're playing with really good players,
Right.
Like, to me, that was a direct shot right back at, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Hey, you brought up a word, calculated.
Yeah.
Calculated.
Whole thing.
Now, check this out. Because I'll be watching all the NBA conspiracy theories, and I'll get into that.
Right.
Somebody brought up something like, okay, so what if Kyrie actually planned this at this time for the trade to go down? That this is the same particular time where James Harden really puts it out there like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Is at the same time when Kyrie acting the fool and got his trade value down? Because nobody want to touch Kyrie right now.
Nobody want to touch Kyrie.
But when James Harden make them statements like that, you can't keep him around. You got to move him. But with the Kyrie stock right now, it's so
I don't
low.
want him. Just
Ain't nobody trying to mess with him.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Why is that a plot? You know what I'm saying? To get them all together? I mean,
It could be. I don't know. It's hard to determine. I just know it happened somehow, and the superstars in the NBA seem to get their way when it come to that. But I will say, Kyrie wasn't there, but the first game they played together, man, they look good. Man, they look good.
We got to talk about this right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know you're an Orlando fan, man.
I get it. I mean, KD go for 42. James Harden got a 30-point triple-double.
Man.
Somehow they only win by 7, though. We ain't got no starting point guard, no starting shooting guard. We all decimated. They only won by 7. You put up 42 and 30-point triple-double. They going to have issues on the defensive end with Jared Allen gone. And Taurean Prince gone.
You think so?
I mean, so Taurean Prince was their main perimeter defender. Jared Allen was a top 3, easily too. Top 3 shot blocker in the league, rim protector.
Yeah.
That hurts. On the defensive side,
DeAndre got to step up.
DeAndre old, bro.
Everybody got to step up. I think they got I think they can play. They can play defense well enough, because they're gonna be able to outscore so many people. Like they'll do enough on defense, and especially defense is so much just effort. You know what I'm saying? If they put the effort in, which I think they're gonna preach because they know they just lost that. And Jared, like Jared Allen.
I don't know if they're gonna preach it, bro. You talking about?
You don't think so?
Man, you talking about Steve Nash and Mike D'Antoni? I don't see them preaching.
Just being a Houston fan for the few years I was with when Chris was there, D'Antoni kept a defensive guy around because that's not his thing. You know what I'm saying? So we would be, those teams were surprisingly better than what people thought defensively. That's how I'm thinking about it, and it might not turn out to be that way.
Well, think about D'Antoni, the assistant.
Exactly.
So he the person that's being kept around.
D'Antoni, the assistant. Steve Nash, his former player. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Steve Nash, first job. He's definitely taking advice from D'Antoni.
Exactly.
Probably let D'Antoni, hey, you need to bring this guy on. I can imagine. You know what I'm saying? He got Harden back now. Man, listen, are they clear-cut favorite for you at this point?
To win it all or to come out the East?
To win it all. Let's just go to the all.
Nah. I still got LA.
You still got LA?
I still got LA.
All right, before I even go to LA with it, is the East solidified? Like the East is?
It better be.
Is it where it should be now? As far as for years, man, it's been the West. The West is the more dominant. Now you got Milwaukee. You got Brooklyn. You got.
For real,
Philly.
I always think the East been better than people gave them credit for anyway, for real. Bro, they low key been having dogs out there, but they don't get no credit. You know what I'm saying? So like they might not have the superstar names.
I named them three and I stopped because I really couldn't think of nobody else who I wanted to say who I felt like was.
What out the East? Like Boston?
Boston, okay, Boston.
Like
Boston,
Philly?
I said Philly. I said Milwaukee. I said Brooklyn. I said Philly. But Boston for sure.
Oh, Miami?
You want to throw Miami and Toronto on that list.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's competitive out east, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It really is. It's competitive out there.
They shooting real low key, man. Charlotte low key turning heads too.
Charlotte, yeah, they've been
Say
looking.
Atlanta can do something.
Atlanta, yeah, good call, yeah.
Bradley Beal been balling. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They seem to lose like every time they touch the court though. But Bradley Beal has been. He hurt right now, I think, or I don't know if he was out because of COVID. I know he had missed a few games.
Okay.
But yeah, he been putting up numbers.
Yeah, I'm like they ain't somebody that you can't just sleep on them because they'll have a night and go and just go off on you.
Yeah. So you think? So you said LA? You think LA?
Yeah. I still got LA. I mean, you put that squad together, I still don't see anybody on there that can do anything with AD.
Nah, when AD, I always say when AD playing like AD, yeah, he ain't nobody who can really stop dude. But you don't think the Clippers got a chance this year?
I gotta see some Paul George, man. You know how I feel about that, man. That ain't no secret. He's still on the squad.
Yeah, he's
all right then. My stand stays, bro.
Yeah, you don't really fuck with Paul.
I just don't think he's a solidified championship number 2. I think he can be that 3. Because when you need him to come through in the big moments, a lot of times he don't.
All right, let me ask you like this then. Forget them. Just who do you see challenging the Lakers in the West, if anybody at all?
I like Portland. I like Denver. Those would probably be my top 2 for real. I think the Clippers got a chance, but it's hard for me to trust Paul George. Like the pieces around him, if they, you know what I'm saying, if they can do their thing, yeah, they definitely up there. They should definitely be in conversation, but I don't think they will beat them.
You know who got a squad for real?
Who?
And if they string some shit together, I don't know how far they can go, but Dallas, man, the Mavericks.
Oh man.
Porzingis get back to being Porzingis.
If Porzingis get back to being Porzingis, they could be in the Western Conference Finals.
Because they got a nice little core, man. I like their squad for real.
Yes,
And,
yes. I've slipped on them. I do apologize to Luka the Don. My bad.
Luka. Yeah, Luka. I mean, Luka the truth. He the truth. I'm talking about. Like I be joking around, but I be calling him the GOAT. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
man,
you can't speed this dude up, man. Like he just do what he want out there for real.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I just think the combination of him and Porzingis, because Porzingis to me is really good.
Oh
so
yeah.
The combination of them two, with shooters around them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we'll see.
Now I think Seth Curry leaving. I think that's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was a big key. But Tim Hardaway been doing his thing though.
Tim Hardaway been stepping up. He out there in he's in Philly, right?
Yep. Yeah, I think he out with COVID right now though.
Okay.
Like so, I guess he should be coming off protocol fairly soon though. He's been out for a little minute.
Yeah. I will talk about Phoenix a little bit. You know my boy Chris Paul out there, but at the end of the day, they ain't played in I don't know how many days. I was like, damn, I can't get no good Suns talk right now. But I've been enjoying them so far this year, straight up. You know, they done lost a couple, but they competitive, and that's what I can really hope for. Wish I could say something about a championship or something, but I ain't about to talk about like that.
So do you have Dallas in Western Conference Finals or taking it? Where you got them at?
Nah, I don't. I just think that they can be scary. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I honestly hope that somebody can challenge the Lakers at least.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if the Lakers get there. I'm just talking about, like, I just don't want to be a cakewalk for them. You know, it seemed like LeBron done scared them away or something. Everybody done went over to the east side when LeBron done came west.
I mean, when Brown was out east, nobody wanted to come to the east. Everybody went out west. They said that's where all the competition was at. Yeah. Brown go west. Everybody coming east.
Honestly, that's what it feel like. It's crazy, man. But I think, you know, ideally, just looking at it right now, it would be sweet to see, I guess, the Lakers versus Brooklyn.
Oh yeah,
you know, the finals. I
think that's definitely massive.
I mean, it's super early, so we just talking stuff. I mean, about I don't know what's gonna happen during this season. I mean, it's a long season, injuries, all types of stuff can happen. You just don't know. This whole COVID thing, like, it's crazy. You know what I mean? We really don't know, but you know, just having fun with it. That would be fun. You know?
Yeah. For real, I think that's the expectation, though.
Yeah, I think so too. You know,
so I think that's not.
You make a big trade like that.
Oh
you know,
yeah. I think for real, Brooklyn, it's finals or bust.
Yeah,
in my opinion, it's finals or bust, man.
I think you know, I liked Karis LeVert so much.
Oh man,
I was like, I hated it for him. Like, hey man, I hate the dude got to get traded. You know, and then he goes out to Indiana. But they find something, you know, something. What's wrong on his liver? Or find a spot, something like on.
I know. They. I thought he was having an MRI.
Man, let me tell you what it is.
Yeah, check that out. Cause dude got that game, man. You know, so normally, you know, this is like causes for trades to get evoked. Like, if there's still the injury issue, I don't even know how this is still going through. But they already done started playing games with other teams and everything.
They found a mass on his kidney.
Oh.
Yeah, it was discovered during the James Harden trade. Yeah, so I mean, he got some, you know, God bless him, hope everything turns out all right with that. But you know, he was balling, man. Mm-hmm. He was putting in work. You know what I mean? He was really putting in work, and I liked him out there in Brooklyn, coming off the bench. You know what I'm saying? Messing with you know, with that squad. I thought, you know, but I think that with moving out Oladipo from Indiana, putting him in there. He got potential to, you know what I'm saying, blow up even more out in Indiana. So,
if he can come back with him and Sabonis.
Well, I ain't gonna say, man, I don't know. You know, it's just thinking about the markets, like where he was at versus where he at now, you know. But,
I mean,
people know Karis LeVert got to go.
He got a chance to really establish himself as a number one.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Sabonis there, Sabonis that guy.
Sabonis there, Malcolm Brogdon, but, you know Karis LeVert, I think he really is.
Mm-hmm. Like, he could be a number one out there.
Yeah, I think he's really good, man. I think he's really good. So, you know, we'll see what happens with that. Who else we got? I think Houston came out pretty good in the trade, getting Oladipo.
Oh, yeah.
Dante Exum.
I mean, shoot, 4 first-round picks, 4 pick swaps. I mean, for real, all the picks that they lost to get Westbrook, they established themselves to get back in order.
Right. They did.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a big help.
Yeah, and then, you know, with pulling in Christian Wood this year. That guy can go. And I mean, John Wall ain't never been no scrub, man. John Wall good as hell. I kept thinking, like, man, if Harden buy in, they can have a squad. And so, I mean, you just knew how bad he already
right.
You knew how bad it was if he gonna go, because that was made up, man. He just ain't gonna act like these dudes are scrubs, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how we're just not good enough. I mean, just chemistry-wise, talent-wise. And he said talent. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, what's that? You've been playing with Eric Gordon for a minute. That's what you're saying, Eric Gordon, PJ, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You got some decent guys with you, man, you know. I don't know, but he got what he wanted ultimately. And, you know, it's all good. I know that him and KD look good together. I am very anxious to see how him, Kyrie, and KD look together. I think it's gonna be awesome, but I just want to see it. I guess.
Man, I'm just wondering when Westbrook getting traded to Brooklyn, man.
When Westbrook getting traded to Brooklyn.
Yeah. Westbrook got to go to Brooklyn, man. They got to get the old OKC team back together, bro. Kyrie might have to go, bro.
Get rid of Kyrie and pull in Russ,
KD, James Harden, Jeff Green.
Nah, if anything.
You know Jeff Green over there too, bro. Hey, bro, get the OKC band back together, man.
That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Nah, it just moves cities. Nah, heck
Old squad, run it back. What's
man, at this point, if they got Russ, they would have 3 former MVPs.
That's crazy.
It's not even. We're gonna talk about it being Russell. Why are we playing with that, man? Right, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of S.Y.S.M. Make sure you hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Thank y'all for all y'all support.